Beach of the 2016 Volley Fest. We got the bronze medal game of the 2016 Asian Championships. Great matchup here. We've got the Aussies taking on the Kiwis, that traditional rivalry that it is. We've got Court Schumann taking on Lockheed O'Day. We saw both teams in the semis yesterday. Fantastic combinations and going to be an unbelievable battle on centre court here today. We'll introduce the players in a couple of minutes.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our scorers and officials over there. And please, give a big welcome. As we like to get things started very, very shortly, we'll introduce you to the teams. As we get underway, we'll bring them out in just a moment, but it's my great pleasure to welcome here to centre court, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations on her appointment to the bronze medal match. Joining us from China, our first referee, please welcome Shang Jiang Hong. And our second referee, ladies and gentlemen, the centre court special from Japan, Mariko Satomi. We send a massive thank you to our wonderful officials and referees. They're in the hot seat up there and they've done a brilliant job all throughout this wonderful event, ladies and gentlemen. And we are on cue to get this match started very, very shortly, folks. We are going to bring out these awesome players. We're taking pictures of you live all throughout Asia. We're live streaming you all across the world, and very shortly we're going to introduce you to these amazing players down here on centre court. We're going to bring out New Zealand.
It's now that time where we get to introduce the players.
So let's bring them out, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting with the Kiwi opposition.
We're going to bring out the team, the All Blacks, set over here to take on your hello world of Volleyroos, ladies and gentlemen. The team from New Zealand back on the sand, doing what they do best. Please welcome the Ninja from New Zealand.
The defensive specialist, Jace Lockhead Crooksy, really good player, played a lot of World Tour events and one of New Zealand's top teams for many years now. Come out of retirement to play in this tournament and hopefully qualify New Zealand a spot in the 2016 Rio Olympics. Big bad Ben O'Day, huge blocker, amazingly talented athlete. Can hit the ball to all angles of the court. He's the aggressor out there and looking forward to a big game from him. We move on to the Aussies, the green and gold combination. Starting with the looks like the defensive specialist, Damien Schumann. We saw him yesterday. He digs everything that's hit at him, Crooksy, and he's going to be a super threat in this game. He's been on fire this summer. Really excited to see the big fella have a go today. And his partner, the excitement machine, Josh Court. You see him light it up. He loves the sky ball. He's an aggressive server. He backs his game in. Can hit the cover off the ball when he goes after it.
Yeah, this is going to be a real classic. Two of the best defenders on the beach against two of the best blockers. Looking forward to seeing some amazing digs and some play high above the net in this game.
Schumann back to serve to start off this bronze medal match here on Manly Beach.
Asian Beach Volleyball Championships.
Starts with a good dig from Schumann. Wow, and you see the start of this match. I talked about the defensive skills of both players. You saw it right there, making digs on both sides of the court. I think this is going to be a long match, Crooksy.
Yeah, for the people watching today, these four players will be putting on an exhibition, a beach volleyball exhibition in passing, setting and hitting, of course.
Josh Court back to serve. We talked about his serving, a real threat for this team, certainly a weapon for their defence.
Jason Lockhead starting really well here in this bronze game. New Zealand find themselves with a 1 point lead, 2 points to 1. Ben O'Day back to serve. Very solid side out there from Damo and Cordy, evening it up at 2-all. Read on Facebook today, Casey, that Damo and Cordy won 52 games straight this summer. Not sure I've ever seen that before. What about you?
No, it's an amazing summer they're having. They obviously had their first defeat yesterday in the semi against what is a really strong Australian combination in Soderberg Durant. The standard of play, especially in this men's draw, we saw it yesterday. There's so many good competitive teams through Asia at the moment. We saw Qatar winning a World Tour event already this season, and the Aussies obviously come out to play with the Kiwis this event to make a Final Four. It's really good to see the level stepping up here and throughout Asia and the rest of the world.
Cheering for Australia.
Josh Court back to serve here, 3-all early in the first set. Good serve from Cordy. And we see the 2-ball attack there. Ben O'Day gets so high out of the sand, athletic specimen, but he also has such a great technical hitting action. He gets that ball at the highest point, and on that occasion, too good for Cordy, hitting it quick over his block.
Get them at the top of the stairs, just up there. But the next 2 games, our goal that'll go.
Yeah, these teams practically mirror images of each other. Great side out again from Damien Schumann. Looks like the Kiwis are going with a strategy of targeting Damien and being the smaller player. I think they're trying to back their defensive skills and know that Jason's going to run around and make a lot of digs on Damo. Yesterday we saw Cordy being targeted and gave up a few points on side out, so it'll be interesting to see whether Damo can withstand this pressure. But with his partner Cordy at the net making plays like that, it's gonna make things a lot easier.
Class shot there. How obviously could have blazed away and gone after his swing instead. Really smart shot. Played that ball deep into the corner of the court. Oh, and the perfect line shot from Jace Lockhead. He would have hit a million of those shots in his time. Look, experienced campaigner. He looks really solid out here on centre court. The matchup is so even. You've got 2 smaller defensive players with 2 middle-sized blockers, really aggressive hitters in the opposition. It's going to be a great match, Crooksy. Oh, trading perfect line shots there. We saw the shot from Louis, steps in on that occasion, tags the outside of the line. Hard to dig that if you're Jason Lockhead on that occasion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a bit of a case of the anything you can do, I can do better is here on court 1. Bit of a let off there from Cordy. Scores evened up at 6-all. Ben O'Day back to serve. Just feeling each other out at this stage at the moment. Just trying to see, you know, where each team is going to make their points. At the moment, both Damo and Jason Lockhead shooting incredibly well. Wow. Oftentimes you'll see a beach volleyball game when you won't witness that amount of digs in an entire game when you've just seen it in 1 point here on centre court. Amazing skills from all 4 players.
Yeah, you see what it takes to get the ball down here. The players have got to go aggressive. That angle hit, if it's not 100%, it's going to get dug in this game. 2 very class defenders in the backcourt. Oh, great dig from Schumann. And a point there for the Aussies. Maybe an important break right there. Cordy not opting to set his partner on that occasion. He got away with that one. Lockhead hitting that one a couple of metres out the back. So we go for a change of ends here. Conditions basically perfect for beach volleyball. No real side favoured currently. I think where all the conditions, all the stars have aligned today, Crooks, we're in for some good volleyball here on centre court at Manly Beach.
8-6, up by 2.
Wow, perfect setting ends from Ben. Serving and setting really on display here.
A lot of time over here throughout the years, which is fantastic for the Aussie.
Yeah, both Kiwi players very accomplished at what they do. Not unlike the Australians. Another great side out there from Damien. Not going for the big power hits at the moment, opting to shoot around the court and win his points in that way.
9-7, your Aussies up by 2 points.
Proving to be quite successful at the moment. Big block from Joshua Court. Got high above the net and just swatted that ball back to deep in the court. Opening up a nice 3-point lead for the boys. A bit of a danger period here for Team New Zealand. What do you think they'll be trying to do now, Casey?
Yeah, look, Chase is an experienced campaigner. He'll look to just, do you see him there, just cleaning the glasses, taking a bit of time. He'll look to make a good solid side out play here off Cordy's serve. Good serve from Cordy there after the delay. Oh, and a beautiful cut shot. That's his bread and butter there. He comes in, sees the court, makes nice crafty shots around the blockers area away from the defender. Interesting results this Asian Champs. You got only 2 nations left in the final 4. Australia having a really strong tournament, getting 3 teams through to the semi-finals, and obviously having an all-Australian final here this afternoon. Service error there from O'Day. He would want that one back. Schumann looking really solid here. He's the leader out on court. He's having a lot of words with Josh Court there, and I think they look settled and ready for the battle here today.
Oh, controversial call from the referee there, judging that Cordy carried that ball on the way down.
Just needed to pop that ball up a little bit cleaner.
Really big point there for the Kiwis. Yeah, it's been a really strong tournament for Australia in particular. I think that at the beginning of the event, if the coaching staff and everyone involved were told that we would have 3 teams in the final 4 in the men's and 1 in the women's final, they would certainly take that. Big play there from Ben O'Day, showing just how high he can get. Brings us to the technical timeout, 10 points to 11. So what do you think so far, Case?
Yeah, interesting game, 10-11. I thought the Aussies probably unlucky to not go in 12-9 there. They'd probably be a little frustrated, but they'll come out and side out. For those who don't, who are new to the game of beach volleyball, when you're receiving serve, you usually have the advantage. So we'd expect teams of this class to side out at around 75%. So any defensive point you make's a real bonus and a bit specialised. So they are going to make probably more points than your normal matches. I think both teams need to settle down. You got 2 extremely experienced campaigners on each side. They'll be talking to their younger partners and trying to get them locked in and ready for the battle coming and having a good game outside of this technical timeout.
Yeah, with the conditions perfect, as you mentioned before, it makes it quite difficult for the smaller players. They've got no wind to hit that ball into. And the big guys are enjoying the still conditions as well, which means that they really have to make sure their control is absolutely perfect. Just terrific control there. Damien Schumann just absolutely nailing that pass, and Cordy with some really good setting hands. Damo putting that line shot down.
Aussies up by 2.
The ball control explicit here on centre court. Such a here. Cordy to serve. And into the net there. You see the frustration on Josh Court there. He knows he's got New Zealand under pressure and really wanted to make him side out there. Ben back with the ball, looking to capitalise.
Yeah, there's always that frustration of, just putting the ball in play if you make a few service errors. But, we've seen on a number of occasions during this tournament that Cordy's serve has really gotten them out of jail in a lot of games and is good for 3 or 4 points each set. So, Damo will be telling him to just keep backing himself in and going for that jump serve. Damo notches up another really good side out, opening up that 2-point lead. Just a great play there from Joshua Court. It's certainly a skill that's very sought after for the blocking players, to be able to pull off the net and make those digs above their head. In years gone by, I really don't think that Cordy had that play, but now in this summer he's really shown that he's got a lot of control pulling off the net, and he makes a lot of those plays in every game that they play.
Oh, there we see it again. Schumann really getting into the game now, reading the hitter. They're really targeting the smaller player in Jason Lockhead. Suits their defensive structure. I think they've got a good game plan against this team, and it's working so far. Crooksy, if you were the Kiwi team now, what would you sort of be talking about in the huddle now?
Look, I think it's about weathering the storm. Damo's put together a few really nice digs, and Cordy made that play off the net. You know, it's got nothing to do with them playing badly. It's just Damo and Cordy being able to make a few points on that occasion. So yeah, I think it'll just be go back to square one, do the basics right, and look to crawl, you know, get back into this set.
Yeah, really good point there, mate. And look, just while we're in the break, how good is it having an international event on Manly Beach again?
Yeah, I mean it's so exciting, and this morning when I woke up and I saw the rain, I thought, oh God, what are we going to do? But the rain has gone, the sun has come out, and it's just absolutely perfect down here.
Applause for these teams from New Zealand and from
So we welcome the players back out after the technical, also the timeout from the Kiwis. Schumann to serve. Yeah, really solid side out of the timeout. Good stabiliser. Looks like Lockhead back to serve here. He'll be looking to get a good bit of service pressure on court Schumann here. 12-15 trailing. Dig. Oh, and the two ball. Lockhead not really happy with the setting of Australia at the moment. He's been very vocal to the ref from start to finish in this game. He's looking to sort of get a couple of calls. He's got to lock down, he's got to forget about the referee and start connecting with his team, bringing more energy to court and getting the results through their good hard teamwork. Good service there from court. And a great drop from the net. Oh, and a break there for New Zealand. A bit of a joust at the net. Schumann very good at those points. I've not seen him lose many jousts, and if he does, he's good enough to get it back up. A bit of a mistake there from Cordy. He'd won that one back after hitting it into the bottom of the net. Ben O'Day back to serve here, trailing 13-16 to the Aussies.
Oh, what a play from Ben O'Day, making two digs in the rally. His partner, Jason Lockhead, also making two digs, being able to put it away with just a huge hit. Pegging back a point, brings the score to 14-16, and Damo and Cordy with the timeout. So we saw New Zealand go down by 4, and now they're obviously doing the right things to get themselves back in the set. What do Damo and Cordy do now? You know, they've still got their 2-point lead. They're receiving serves, so probably will go up 3 points. But it is a crucial part of this set, because if they lose another one, you know, it really lets New Zealand back into this set. What would you be saying to them if you were their coach, Casey?
Look, if I was in that under the umbrella currently, you'd be talking about just siding out. You got the 2-point lead. That's all you need to take the set. Every side out is worth its weight in gold. It's really important that they continue to control the momentum of the game, continue to just slowly work points, keep siding out, stay together, stay strong. They want to come out and bring lots of work rate and energy to the next point, and then go back and counter with some good defence. We welcome the Aussies and Kiwis back to court. Great start to this match. Bronze medal up for grabs here. Australia win this, it'll secure a 1-2-3 podium finish for the Aussies. A bit of a mishit from O'Day there, choosing to serve from that corner. There's a bit of breeze now come out of nowhere. It's probably across the opposite side to where O'Day served just then. Schumann to serve from the middle of the baseline here. Oh, and a setting fault there. Jason not happy. Lockhead obviously talking to the ref from fairly early in this set, and look, he's not too happy with that call.
There's a couple of things they've got to do.
Yeah, that was a pretty terrible call. Beautiful set there from Ben O'Day. Just a bad call at a bad time.
The referee will pull that up straight away if they think either of those.
Damo and Cordy won't be complaining though. Huge hit from Ben O'Day. I mean, the defensive skills from both teams in this game is just at the highest level. I mean, neither team is playing poorly and neither team is giving up any points. It's really just about both teams making amazing digs and then putting it away like Ben O'Day just did then.
You see the experience of Jason Lockhead there. Played a lot of volleyball. He's now one of the more successful men's coaches in the world, looking after the Canadian top pairing. Currently ranked 6th in the world. So he's come out of retirement to try and get his home country, New Zealand, a spot in the Olympics. He's just as good as he always was. He's playing a lot on the beaches in USA at the moment. And look, he's up for the battle here. Hopefully he can have a good game. Great set from Schumann there. You see the setting skills there. Not a great pass into the net. Schumann comes in, sits that ball up beautifully for Cordy to bang down the line.
Yeah, huge point then. The difference between swapping sides at 17-18 compared to 19-16 is pretty huge in the scheme of things. So Cordy will be very happy with being able to put that ball down the line. Great side out there from Jason Lockhead. Just using Cordy's block as a tool on that occasion. 17-19. Kiwis still within the side in this set, but will need to make a play. Cordy very lucky that he's got a partner with the ability to set the ball from anywhere on the court. The Kiwis finding a few cracks in Cordy's passing, but Damo able to deliver up sweet, juicy.
We bring up set point here. Schumann back there to serve on the Kiwis. Take this first set. Really clutch side out. You see Jason, he's pumped up about that one. He's put a few in a row together. He'll be looking to continue that run. Come back and counteract with some good defensive pressure from O'Day Lockhead as they call their block. Good 50-50 serve from Lockhead. Let's see what they can do. Oh, sets tight and inside. And O'Day too good on that occasion. Puts it away. Look, Aussies, another opportunity to side out for the set. Kiwis serving, trailing 19-20.
A little bit of noise for your boys. Let them know you're still here.
Good pass from Cordy. Oh, and the cover from Schumann. Oh, and Schumann, the class of player he is. He's been so stable under pressure. He's really capitalised on a couple of out-of-sync plays you saw late in that second set. Cordy just tightening up a little bit, but still solid enough to take that first set. Crooks, you go into this one, you're a set down in the Kiwis. What are you going to talk about? How do you get back in this game?
Yeah, I think that they've got to forget about trying to get some calls from the referee. They seem to be, really frustrated with the lack of double hit calls going their way. They need to focus on the game at hand, and they need to go after their skills. I mean, they're still playing a really high level of volleyball. Jason's still running around, making the digs. Ben's up there, getting some big blocks and also making some massive transitional plays. So they need to forget about that, and they need to keep working on trying to break Cordy's pass, pick up a few points here and there. But really, we're talking about millimeters here. Both teams playing such a high level of volleyball. It could go either way in this set.
Yeah, I agree. We talked about how even the matchup was. You saw it starting to come back a bit in that second set. The Kiwis lost their way a bit in the middle due to great service pressure and good defence from the Aussies. Both teams will look to refocus, start again, and treat this like the match is beginning all over. Look at Schumann as he comes back out to court. He looks really focused today. He's been the difference.
Yeah, I think there was always the risk of, once they lose one, they'll lose many, but It doesn't seem to be the case here, and it certainly hasn't phased them losing that match yesterday. You know, they've really gone back to what they know best, and that's Damo digging every ball and Cordy being really dominant above the net.
Oh my God. That's Ben O'Day for you. He's a talented guy. You see the cannon he's got, absolutely weapon of an arm there. Great swing from O'Day.
Fantastic, one of the smoothest spiking actions you'll ever see. That one just carried in the sand.
That's the answer you need there, Cordy. Hitting that ball deep, aggressive on the angled lockhead, unable to control that dig.
Both teams starting this set with some fireworks. Oh, and there you go. Jason Lockhead missing that line by millimetres, handing the advantage to Damo.
They win this one, the bronze medal here at the SMM Asian Beach Volleyball Champs is theirs.
Hit from Jason Lockhead, squaring it up at 2 points all.
Interesting fun fact about Manly Beach, the sand here is significantly deep. It's compared to a lot of the other coastal tournaments that we host here in Australia. Manly tends to have the deepest sand. It's a credit to these athletes, so physical, especially the smaller guys getting high out of the sand, still able to kill that ball with their spike. Good serve from O'Day, off pace jumper. It's 50-50, the Aussie's not happy. You see the negative reaction there from Schumann. He's been setting so well. Unfortunately, didn't get focus and look to make a side out here.
Weather's fining up, the stands are filling up, everyone's enjoying. You out there, Adam Blackburn, I'm talking to you, my friend.
Gotta get us to the end change.
No, it's a good point, Crooks. We got listeners, people watching from all over the world. We welcome you. Hope you're enjoying the action here on centre court. Lockhead back to serve here. 4-3 lead to the Kiwis. Oh, change up serve there, looking to go short across Cordy's body. He's too good on that occasion. He follows it out, watches it over the line, and for a safe side out for the boys. They'll go back and look to counteract with a really aggressive serve here.
After this match, we're going to reset this entire venue.
Conditions sort of starting to pick up a little bit. A bit of a side wind. We saw it yesterday in the semi-finals. All teams highly skillful. Won't worry them too much. Again, Lockhead watching that one out. You got great experienced campaigners out on court. What they understand how big the court. You got an 8x8 court here, and they're all they're marvellous readers of the game. Oh, 2-ball attack. Look at Shuey just hitting into the zones. I swear he's always looking through the net, seeing where the holes are, and he capitalises on that occasion.
Yeah, just playing some flawless volleyball at the moment, Damien. Big hit there from Jason. Deciding after making an error on that line shot, he's decided to put his shots away for now and back himself in on the hard-driven ball. Proving quite successful at the moment. Oh, Jason Lockhead, everybody, making 2 amazing digs and then just putting that ball down. Beautiful cut shot.
We've seen that shot a couple of times. I think everyone knows it's his go-to in transition. The issue is he can hit it both ways, and as a block defence, you've got to stay still, hold in the back court, and make reads at important times of the game. Lockhead's got great vision and too good in that scenario then. Really targeting court at the moment. You saw the jump in, jump out play from the blockers. It's really becoming a tactical game. This is what happens when the side out is really at a high percentage. Teams need to start taking risks and trying new things. You're seeing the Kiwis moving around. It's a positive place to be, in my opinion. Good to see them doing something different in this set. continuing to focus on Lockhead. And oh, the perfect cut shot again. He saw Schumann move to the line and then just cut it away. Schumann's so quick, almost scooped it.
Yeah, amazing cut shot there. I'm interested to get your feedback on this, Casey. There is a theory out there, I'll call it the Viktor Anfilov theory, that every beach volleyballer has a certain amount of shots in their bank. So you've got a certain amount of line shots in your bank, you've got a certain amount of cut shots in your bank. I think if you were to look at Jason Lockhead, you'd be saying that that is one rich man with plenty of those. He's been going for about 20 years as is, and he's still got plenty. What do you think about that?
Yeah, having played him a number of times, he's a crafty player. So many shots for a smaller guy. Almost every time I've played him, I've had to go his playing partner because he's so tricky to defend against. Oh, and you see it again. He's got the hard power, he's got the cut shots, the chips over the block, the perfect line shot, which we saw earlier. Really hard to defend, but this is a great defensive team in Australia, and they'll slowly try to break him down. 2-ball attack. You see Shuey there. He's not going after it. He's not jumping to crush that ball away. He's seeing the court and playing it away from the defence. Very smart heads-up play from Shuey on that occasion.
Yeah, and it's it's very difficult play being the smaller player hitting that second ball. It's very risky. If you miss it, you look like a fool.
Oh, here we go. And that's a beauty.
Oh, hey!
I'm going to call it that. Break them. That is a huge serve and a huge clutch play. Look, we're early in the second set, but those sorts of plays are frustrating. You just look at the two players arguing already from New Zealand. Such a weapon. Such a weapon, this server, Cordy. Will he do it again? Yes, he lines up to back it up. Oh, no. He's changed to the jump serve now. Oh, and couldn't back it up. You see the release from the Kiwis there. They're under the pump. Look, Aussies, a little break in and momentum shift there. They'll look to side out and go back on their attack. O'Day serving now from the baseline. And out there from Cordy. Looking for a touch from O'Day, didn't seem to get him. He'll be a little frustrated with that, but they look pretty stable, the boys. They're looking to make a side out here off the O'Day serve. Rattled Lockhead there, showed him something, gave him something else. He lost his footing. Really good play from Cordy into the technical timeout. Kiwis leading the Aussies 11-10 in the technical timeout. Crooks, hard after winning such a good first set, the Aussies. You see a bit of a momentum swing here. Like, what do the Aussies need to do to reset and go and get the job done in 2 sets?
Much of the same case, Damo is still flawless volleyball. They're only dropping a point here and there, and it's certainly not on the back of a number. More to do with the pressure that Jace and Ben are putting on them. I think it'll be just focus on what they need to do. I'd certainly be backing in that sky ball again if I was Cordy. It's just absolutely terrifying for a receiving team. It's in the air for so long, and it obviously moves so much. What a weapon that is.
Yeah, I agree. Look, really great shift in momentum. They're probably down and out of it, the Aussies. That serve seemed to switch things around. It's a really even affair now in set 2 of this bronze medal game on Manly Beach. Schumann with the ball to serve. Continuing to target Jason Lockhead here. Oh, and the huge block from Cordy so early. Got right up, a really good line-up from Court there. He's not the biggest blocker, stands at about 192 centimetres, but an athlete. You see the strong legs on him. He does a lot of work off the court in the gym to ensure that he's in the best physical nick to block.
Damo hitting that one into the net. That might be the first mistake I've seen from Damo this entire game. That's all right, he can have one. You mentioned that that Cordy is obviously quite the physical specimen. He is literally the pin-up boy of Australian beach volleyball in a number of publications. I think he might be vying for Cleo Bachelor of the Year at the moment. Not sure he'll win that, but certainly in with a shot.
He'll be looking to pass the ball a little better on this one. Unfortunate shack there from Cordy. Oh, great knuckle there. Get up high, tight set. But again, Schumann, just the setting under pressure, he's been clinical all game in that department. Court back to serve, standing float. Oh, deep serve, unfortunately too deep. Hands on the head from Cordy. A bit of a negative reaction. He's a bit frustrated with that one. Wanted to make the Kiwis earn their side out on that occasion. O'Day back to serve from the baseline. Going the short serve on Cordy. Sits it up for the 2-ball. And again, that play's been unstoppable. Schumann walking in with lots of vision. He jumps up and plays the ball over the block.
Yeah, I think that's a 4 from 4 for Damien Schumann on that second ball. On all 4 occasions, Jason Lockhead nowhere to be seen. Just too good right now. Cordy doing so well on what was an average set from Damo. Squaring it up at 14-all. That was a massive point in the scheme of things. Means that Damo and Cordy will come to the northern side of the beach. The side that Cordy prefers for his sky balls. So we'll see if he goes back to that weapon.
See the frustration from the Kiwis at that change of ends. Really separated. They need to get together and work strong on their teamwork if they're going to take this second set. Oh, perfect side out from Lockhead under pressure. Doesn't seem phased at all. That gives them 15-14 as we move towards the business end of this second set here on Manly Beach. Jason Lockhead back with the ball to serve from the baseline here. Continuing to go after Cordy. Oh, perfect shot. Ben O'Day choosing to stay at the net. May have dropped a really good shot away from the defender down the line. Seen a bit of frustration from the Kiwis here. Jump serve from Court. Beautiful set from O'Day. Oh, and the side out, too solid. Cordy dropping off the net with Schumann sitting there, taking the centre of the court. The middle was wide open and Lockhead good enough to deliver the ball in the right place.
Letting the Aussies off the hook. 16 points all. I think this is going to be a real crucial end in the scheme of things. I think the winner of this end is going to take the match, or at least this set. Oh, and that's the little bit of a net touch there from Joshua Court. Might have been an ab that got the net then. Don't think it was his arm. Jason Lockhead back to serve. I'm calling a Jason Lockhead dig and transition cross-court hit on this point. Cordy just not giving him the opportunity with a shaky pass and a bad error at a bad time there for Joshua Court.
Yeah, Cordy's got to take care of that first contact. That's probably been the difference in this set. A lot of pressure on Court, overloading him, and Lockhead will probably look to deliver another serve on him here, as he does. The angles of Court, his game's really... He was used to be a really aggressive hitter, relied a lot on high, hard-hitting attack. Now he's seems to have all of the off-pace shots, and his game's really become a lot more complete. Great side out from Court as he goes down to the far end of the beach. 17-18, Kiwis leading the Aussies.
Oh. Oh, what a play there from Josh and Damo. Almost a drop the mic moment. Back your things up, people. Damo and Cordy want to finish this in 2.
I love this team. We love watching them work on centre court. That's exactly what they're doing today. You see the speed and skill of Schumann, but that's Cordy as well. For a bigger guy, he's got great touch. They're a really unique team and a great defensive combination. Just making Kiwis earn every point. They hit it away. Every cross of the net's another opportunity for the Aussies, and they made the most of it on that occasion. Really exciting times on centre court. The crowd are up and about. Going the shorter serve on Lockhead here. Oh, great side out under pressure from Lockhead. Hitting the line, you can see the ball landing right in the back corner. That's international men's beach volleyball you're seeing here. Great hitting to good areas under pressure. Oh, and returning the favour, Ben O'Day. Huge move in on the block. Cordy travelling out with that set. Rather than going down the line, opted to come back hard on the angle, and Ben was all over him. Brings up a set point for the Kiwi combination. Good short serve on Cordy there. And the skill and the poise of Josh Cord. His game's so developed these days. A great off-pace shot off the top of the block there.
Yeah, there's just nothing between these two teams at the moment. All the points are coming by, just magnificent plays from either team.
Serve.
Oh, Jason Lockhead getting a little bit of help from the net court on that occasion, foiling Damien Schumann's defensive play. And we have ourselves a 3-set match.
Yeah, big third set here as they go in for the coin toss. Look, not really the conditions. I'd say if you were to win the toss here, you'd look to probably receive, as Lockhead has there. He wants to get off to a good start with a healthy side out. Look, third set action here, a lot of pressure out on centre court. I mean, the key here, in my opinion, Crooks, is the teams just need to maintain their level of side out. It's at a high quality currently. If they can continue to put side outs in the bank and create a bit of time under tension for the opposition, someone's going to crack. Just about who's prepared to stay at things for longer.
Yeah, you know, all four players playing really well. There's just not a weak link out there at the moment. You know, if I could identify one thing that, you know, could be the receive, it's been a little bit shaky, possibly because of that side breeze. You know, nothing too bad though, you know, and they've been dealing with it. Damo's been setting him very well, and if he cleans that pass up a little bit, you know, maybe that will be the difference. But, you know, both teams right now playing incredible volleyball.
Yeah, the level out on centre court, it could have been the final. Both teams very close and unlucky not to make it to that final match for gold and silver, but no, they'll be looking to get that bronze medal around their neck. Wouldn't want it any other way. One express set to 15 here in the third, 1 set each. Great rivalry, Australia v New Zealand here on centre court in Manly Beach. Lockhead to receive. High hit off the block. Oh, and there's that hit down the middle again from Schumann. Great play. He's established himself early in this third set.
Yeah, that's right. As Julian Prosser always says, when in a fiddle, hit down the middle. Damien Schumann just nailing it. Unfortunately not able to back it up with a good serve there. Jason Lockhead heading back. I mean, you know, that's going to be the key in this set. It's going to be the great defensive plays or the big blocks that are going to be the difference between the two teams.
Oh, wow. I think Schumann won that one on his celebration, to be honest. Good joust. Wouldn't want to be the referee on that occasion. Those ones are tough calls, but I think she's made the right call on that occasion. I'll back her in.
Yeah, if I was Team New Zealand, I would be livid. But if it had gone against me and I was playing for Australia, I'd also be angry. So it's one of those thankless jobs.
It's interesting times here. We talked about some of the distractions, arguing with the umpires. We saw in the first set from the Kiwis, and they got in a pretty ordinary place. But look, they seem to have recovered well. Great line hit from Lockhead. Both teams need to get together, stay strong, continue to make side outs here. Service from O'Day. Oh, and for the first time in the match, the 2-ball not working. It was the right shot, right area of the court, but too far. O'Day, he's only young, but he's been playing beach volleyball since he was about 11 years old. He's got 2 older brothers in Sam, who's a part of the New Zealand #1 combination. His older brother, Edwin O'Day, a great player as well, played a lot of international events.
Yeah, Edwin O'Day is probably out roaming the forests of the world, fishing and hunting, I'd say that's what he'd be doing right now. He's probably found himself an internet connection in some log cabin somewhere, cheering on his brother.
Great dig from Schumann. Oh, and the transition hitting right in the back corner. So hard to do. The kids at home watching the live stream, that's exactly how you get it done in transition. Great skills from Schumann, perfect set from Cordy. Momentum seemed to be with the Aussies, 4-3 lead. Oh. Oh, look at the vision from Cordy there. Chooses to stay away from the antenna. He ran a few balls out wide, then comes into the middle, changes it up, and that was too good for the Kiwis to adjust to on that occasion. As Lockhead cleans the glasses, looks to take a bit of time, refocus, lock in with Ben for another good side out. 5-3, Aussies leading the Kiwis here in the third set. Good pass from Lockhead. Oh, and the cut shot right on that line. It's an absolute clinic out here, isn't it? Beautiful skills from both teams. You're seeing them side out under pressure. This is how it's got to be at the top level, and you wouldn't expect anything different in a medal match at Asian Champs. Oh, Zay went after that, missed it. His favourite hit, that sharp angle. Unfortunately, couldn't make it. We've seen him make a few winners on that one, but that one travelling a few inches wide. Frustration from the Kiwis. Huge break for the Aussies in a big multi-phase side out. We change ends at 6-4. Aussies lead the Kiwis in this third and exciting set.
Championships here on Manly Beach, 6-4.
Yeah, I know we keep focusing on it, but my God, the level out here is just incredible at the moment. Team's just playing absolutely flawless volleyball. I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Damo and Cordy this summer has just been truly astonishing.
Last time, actually, these teams all sort of met was at Oceania Championships in Rarotonga. Kiwis successful on that occasion, beating the Aussies in the golden match. So it's just a credit to the Aussies. They've gone away from that event, done a lot of work in their training environment in Adelaide and Melbourne, and they're now come back a new team, it seems. They're in a great position here, leading 7-5 in the third set. Oh, and the dribbler. He serves that ball low over. Unfortunate for the Kiwis, they need a timeout. They're going to go back and try to refocus, come out, start again and try and somehow get back in this third set. Hard to see them coming back at this stage. So all the momentum with the Aussies. What do you think, Crooks?
Get them on the way out.
Yeah, I think that Damien Schumann is really the difference at the moment. Everything he touches turns to gold. Cordy's coming along for the ride, playing incredibly well himself, but it's certainly the Damien Schumann show out there right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault New Zealand. The side out of Lockhead's been phenomenal. He's hitting all the zones of the court, but just Aussie staying strong, come up. You create your own luck in that game, and they've had a good attitude from start to finish, and that serve there going the way of the Aussies, but it's probably a result of the amount of energy and work rate they're bringing to centre court. So we welcome the players back out. Quick exchange of hands, slaps out they come. Shuey looking to back up on his previous serve, maybe another dribbler. Bit of icing on the cake. Good serve on Lockhead, line to line. Oh, we've seen that hit again. It is perfection. Cordy leaving it, thinking it's out of bounds. The hit just so crisp down the line from Lockhead. Class player, and you're seeing it on display here on centre court.
Yeah, Cordy with the no touches call, and Jason Lockhead looks at him and goes, "Yeah, I know," and they hit it down the line. Damien Schumann just chipping off Ben O'Day's block. 9 points to 6. Yeah, you know, I think if Australia maintain this pressure, they're definitely looking very good to take out this match. But geez, you just couldn't put anything back past the Kiwis. Both such great players. Wouldn't surprise me at all if they came back.
Oh, it's an absolute clinic from Lockhead. They continue to go after him, and his side-out's been too good. Aussies still have that couple of point lead, and they'll look to make another side out and keep this gap between teams. Good pass from Schumann. Change up to Schumann here. Oh, and he's all over it. He's locked in. He's so focused right now, Schumann. Ready to pass. He was expected.
Yeah, I see what New Zealand are thinking there. I mean, logically, Damo should be good for a few points on side out, but he's just playing so well at the moment.
Oh.
Ben O'Day just spiking that one down with absolute disdain. Not yet, boys. Not yet.
Yeah, what a cannon. Crossbody swing. He loves that sharp angle from both sides. Interesting him going back and making a dig. You know, he used to play in a partnership with his older brother Sam O'Day, in which he played defence. He's the complete package, Ben O'Day, and he can certainly dig as well as block. Oh, digs that one. Oh, great swing from Cordy. You look at the emotion of Ben O'Day, he's filthy about it. Wow. Thought he had him on the angle, he got him earlier, but the shot just too good. The off-pace angle, too good for the block on that occasion.
Yeah, can't help but think that that was an opportunity missed from the Kiwis there. Jason Lockhead probably not doing as much as he should have with that dig and putting Ben under a lot of pressure on the set.
We haven't seen too many drop side outs this set. The Aussies had this lead. The Kiwis are throwing everything at it. You see the frustration of the Kiwis. They've had some opportunities. They've not made them. They need to just see that as a positive and refocus and come at every point one at a time. Here comes Ben. Hopefully the change of ends can sort of give him a bit of a chance to reassess, come out and put the Aussies under pressure. Oh, dig from Lockhead. Dig from Schumann, great dig. Set to the net, overset here. Oh no. Oh, breakdown of communication from the Kiwis. They got a smile on their face, the Aussies up and about. Again, the class of Schumann and Court, they're a great team. They make them play again. They get that ball back over, whether it's a free ball or not. It just continues to build pressure. Another missed opportunity from the Kiwis. Schumann back to serve. Oh, and there's the first crack we've seen all set. Scud out the back from Lockhead. Great service from Schumann. They're looking good, the Aussies here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, without jumping the gun,
we do need to let you know
I feel like this might be curtains for the Kiwis. After 2 bad points, Damon Cordy open up that 4-point lead. Very hard to overcome here in the third set.
Obviously, we've got the broadcast down here, 7-2. We've got a lot to do. So after this matchup, if you don't have tickets, what you need to do is...
So Ben and Jace will go back and they'll try and reset. Forget about that hit out and forget about the missed opportunity on the point before and realise that they just need to put together one side out and get back on the point-winning game.
Availability after this match.
Shuey back to court early, you can see him, he's talking to himself, really focused, he knows what he's got to do here.
And just wait up there at the ticket booth and we'll find out what we can release to you, if we can, in just a little while.
We have a medical timeout, Crooks, it looks like. Looks like a medical timeout here called by the Kiwis. Looks like Jason Lockhead having some issues there under the umbrella.
So let's bring it out, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to rock and roll down here, this amazing venue. So I've just had word in, ladies and gentlemen, there are 20 tickets available for the gold medal match, and that is it. So you need to go up to that ticket booth at the top of the stairs right now. There's 20 tickets left. That is it. We are at sellout.
Look, as we go into what is a medical timeout, really quite an opportunity for the Kiwis to pull the game apart, take some time away from the court. The Aussies need to stay together, make sure they take care of their preparation. These Hello World volley trainers, and that's exactly what they've got to do. They've got to stay focused and in the moment, come out and capitalise on the momentum they build into the break.
Yeah, it looks like Damo's taken this opportunity to practice his cut shot. Cordy seems to be practicing his posing. I think at any point we can expect he'll be taking his singlet off and really getting down to it. No, he's opted to start playing volleyball again.
5 minutes they can have up to those 5 minutes. So obviously a wonderful team making sure all of our players.
Such a great partnership, the Aussies partnered up. They both probably started playing about 3 or 4 seasons ago, made the commitment. Cordy, a West Australian boy originally, made the choice and made the commitment to move over to Victoria to train with Schumann full time. And look, it's all paid off. They still base themselves out of Victoria, but spend a lot of time in Adelaide with the national program. And look, the work that they've put in and the investment they've made is really paying off on centre court today, Crooks.
Celebrity showdown, I've been told, happening before that, so it's going to be lots of fun. A bit of a celebrity.
Everyone here.
Some of our good friends out here with
been
us.
given a gift this weekend, getting to witness this amazing game of beach volleyball. Luckily enough, joined by my wife, who's also a beach volleyball player, Eliza Crook, who's been watching this game. You may have heard her shrill cheering in the background of this broadcast. So Eliza, how do you think this game has gone so far? Oh, we're having some technical issues. Unwilling to participate.
What's that?
That was the point. I actually didn't see a question. If you took that point, I'd say that. This would be pretty sweet right now.
Yeah, it's an interesting time in the match. Lockhead's still there recovering, receiving a bit of treatment. Ben out practicing his serve, staying loose and warm. Look, the Aussies have just got to start again. They're a class team. They've got to bring that class to court when they come out from the break. They look pretty focused here.
Well, lucky to be joined by Cole Durrant, who will be playing in the gold medal match a little bit later on today. Of course, still a few hours away. Cole is nice and fresh. His partner, of course, has already started his warm-up. He requires a 3-hour warm-up to play any game of beach volleyball these days. Cole, what have you thought of the game so far?
Really good stuff, mate. Court Schumann just too solid. They put in a lot of pressure on O'Day Lockhead over time, and you can see there that they had 2 big opportunities that they let fly because, you know, they're not ready for it basically. So good stuff by the Aussies, and hopefully they can keep going.
Cheers, Cole, and we wish you all the best for your final, mate. Playing sensational. We look forward to watching you on centre court in a couple of hours' time. So we welcome the players back to court. We got Schumann back there, the far end of the beach, looking to capitalise on this break. Serve on Lockhead. Net touch, but also tooled the top of the blocker, Cordy there. Good side out, almost unscathed.
Yeah, maybe a nervous error there from Cordy, looking to wrap this game up. Just a beautiful little cut shot. You mentioned earlier that the shooting, the fine displaying this game is probably something that he's been able to pick up this season. What do you think has been the difference? Do you think that's something that he's learned from a specific person, or do you think he's just kind of evolved his game to be able to do those kind of shots?
Yeah, it's just the way these days. The men's game's so strong at the moment. You need every shot in the book if you're going to match it with the best in the world, and that's what Cordy's been working on. We bring up the bronze medal match point here. Good serve from O'Day. Oh, just at the net. Oh, good save by Lockhead. Oh, and the error from O'Day, sealing the victory for Australia. You look at Cordy, he points at his smaller partner in Schumann. Such a solid team and a well-deserved winners of this bronze medal. Commiserations to the New Zealand team. They fought hard all week. We wish O'Day and Lockhead all the very best as they prepare for what is the Olympic qualification to be held in June. Aussies on that win as well. They secure a gold, silver and bronze here at the Asian Championships. A really good display of volleyball, and look there, it's a great time in Australian beach volleyball, and credit to the players for all their hard work and commitment over the past 12 months.
Yeah, truly awesome display from Damon Cordy. As you say, sealing the podium, gold, silver and bronze, Australia's way. What a great result that is.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to work in here with our broadcast partners as always. We would ask you now to please clear the arena as we are going to reset for our gold medal matches. Even if you are a ticket holder,
how are you, George?
Please clear the arena.